Welcome guys to another video. I don't know if you know this already, but Delta Skymiles are often looked down on and a lot of people deem them worthless, especially if you're trying to redeem miles for a premium cabin on Delta's own flights. And that's totally understandable and mostly true. However, that shouldn't stop you from applying to the Amex Delta Skymiles credit cards because they have some amazing offers right now. The Gold, Platinum, and Reserve. They all have massive sign-up bonuses right now and even a statement credit. Hey guys, my name is Rami and welcome to Points Pointers. My goal for this channel is to help you earn and redeem as many points as possible to upgrade your travels for little to no money. So if you're interested in travel hacking and avoid travel, then please consider subscribing. You can also download my free 10-step travel hacking guide in the description below. Just so you know, all these offers are available through my referral links, which will be in the description. I'm not sure if they're otherwise publicly available. I was only able to find these offers when I went to American Express website in incognito mode on Google Chrome, and the offers there expire on April 3rd. But if you need more time and would like to support my channel, the same offers are available through my referral links until May 1st. So thank you in advance for using my links. As always, I really appreciate it. So let's start with the Gold Delta Amex credit card. With this card, you'll earn 60,000 miles after you spend $2,000 in the first 3 months. Plus, you'll get a $50 statement credit when you make a Delta purchase within the first 3 months also. That's a great offer, and the minimum spend of $2,000 in 3 months is pretty reasonable. Plus, the $50 statement credit can also be triggered by buying a gift card. So if you don't have travel plans with Delta in the next 3 months, you can always buy the gift card and use it later. The Gold Delta card has a $95 annual fee that's waived for the first year. So having this card gives you a free checked bag for you and your companions traveling on the same reservation. You'll also get priority boarding, which for some reason is not advertised on the main page of the credit card, but you can see it in the terms and conditions. Not sure why. Anyway, as far as earning points with this card, it's nothing special. You'll earn 2 miles per dollar on Delta purchases and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. When flying Delta, you'll receive 20% off in the form of a statement credit on food and beverage purchases on that flight. Finally, you'll get a discounted rate to access Delta Sky Clubs for you and 2 guests. That rate is $29. I personally don't think this will ever be worth it, but if that's something you're fine with, then it's up to you. I mean, there are some nice Delta Sky Clubs out there with decent food and drink options. Just always make sure you get your money's worth. The next card is the Platinum Delta Skymiles card. The sign-up bonus on this card right now is 75,000 miles after you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months, and you'll get a $100 statement credit when you make a Delta purchase in the first 3 months. That's up from the $50 credit with the Gold Delta card. You can also get a gift card in order to trigger that statement credit. One thing I want to mention though is that I've talked maybe a million times already about buying Delta gift cards in $50 increments when trying to trigger the airline incidental fee credit with cards like the Amex Platinum, the Amex Gold, and the Hilton Aspire card. In this case though, you don't have to do that. The $100 credit from the Platinum Delta card will work with a $100 gift card. At least that's in my personal experience with the Platinum Delta card, the personal one, and the business version of the card. So just, keep that in mind. Okay, back to the sign-up bonus. On top of this 75,000 miles and the $100 credit, you'll also earn 5,000 MQMs, which are Medallion Qualification Miles. These miles are not used for flying or anything like that. They're only used as a way to track your progress towards elite status. So if you're a Delta loyalist, these 5,000 MQMs can help you on your way to earn your next level of elite status. Speaking of MQMs, the Platinum Delta Skymiles card lets you earn 10,000 bonus miles and 10,000 Medallion Qualification Miles after you spend $25,000 or more in eligible purchases on the card in a calendar year. You can also earn an additional 10,000 bonus miles and an additional 10,000 MQMs after you spend $50,000 in eligible purchases on the card in a calendar year, for a total of 20,000 bonus miles and 20,000 MQMs. I wouldn't put that kind of spend on an airline card, but if you value earning MQMs without actually flying to help you earn status with Delta, then this is great for you. Just like the Gold card, the Platinum card gives you free checked bag, priority boarding, and earns 2 miles per dollar on Delta purchases and 1 mile per dollar on everything else. It also allows you to buy your way into Delta Sky Clubs for $29, and you get 20% off food and beverage bought on Delta flights. The unique benefit that this card has, which is a benefit I love and the main reason I'm keeping my Platinum Delta card for the long term, is the annual companion certificate. After your first year of having the card and every year after that, you'll receive a domestic economy round-trip companion certificate. It's basically a buy one, get one free certificate, and all you'll have to pay for the companion ticket is the taxes and fees, which are capped at $75. I recently used this with my wife on a round trip to LA from New York, where we paid $425 for one person and only $25 in taxes and fees for the second person. Value that far exceeds the $195 annual fee on this card, which is not waived for the first year, by the way. Finally, we have the Delta Reserve credit card. This is the premium Amex Delta card with an annual fee of $450. Even though the annual fee is high, I think this card deserves this kind of fee, and I'll explain why. First of all, the sign-up bonus is 75,000 miles after you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, plus 5,000 MQMs. So the sign-up bonus on the Platinum Delta card is actually better than this with the $100 statement credit, and it requires less spend than the Reserve card. But that's usually the case with premium credit cards. They require more spend in order to earn the bonus. Similar to the other Delta cards, you'll get 2 miles per dollar on Delta spend and 1 mile on other purchases. You'll get the free checked bag, priority boarding, and the 20% off on in-flight purchases of food and beverage. But here's what makes this card special. You'll have access to Delta Sky Clubs whenever you're flying Delta, regardless of what cabin you're flying in. And the big benefit that might give you value way more than the $450 annual fee is the annual companion certificate. This is like the certificate offered by the Delta Platinum card, except this one you can use on first class, Delta Comfort Plus, or main cabin. So obviously the best use for this certificate would be for first class flights. If you're looking to splurge on a domestic flight once a year, sometimes first class flights, if booked far in advance, can be very reasonably priced between some cities in the US, so you can totally buy one, get one free on those. Just be mindful that tickets are only available in I and Z classes of service for first class travel. It might sound limiting, but it really isn't that limiting. I'll have more say about that after November, when my wife will earn her companion certificate from her business Delta Reserve card. But I did some searching, and there are even flights in Delta One between New York and LA that fall under that I level fare class. So we'll see how that will work out when we get our companion certificate. So yeah, those are the offers available on the Delta Amex personal credit cards right now. The same offers were available on the business Delta cards late last year, but they're not available now. So if you're wondering what to do, just start by thinking if you'll be able to use these Delta miles on flights you're thinking about. If you're located in a city that's a Delta hub, then you can easily make good use of these points domestically. As far as which one you should get, the Delta Gold is probably the best one if you're not 100% sure if carrying a Delta credit card is useful for you, since the bonus on it is pretty good and it has the annual fee waived for the first year. So you can try it out the first year for free, then decide if you want to keep it later. The Platinum card is great if you fly Delta with a companion at least once a year because of the annual companion certificate. I used it and it's easy to use online, and you can even give it to someone else to use it if you want. It'll make a very nice gift. The Delta Reserve is only good for those of you who regularly fly on Delta and don't have the Amex Platinum card to get access to Delta Sky Clubs. Also, the first class companion certificate is a very nice selling point if you like to splurge every now and then on a first class flight. So that's it guys for the Amex Delta video. Don't forget the referral links are in the description, and let me know in the comments which one you're getting and what you think about these Delta cards. Thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe, because every week I'm publishing videos that help you earn a ton of credit card points and frequent flyer miles that will enable you to travel the world for little to no money.